What's up guys, this is Tomer from sourcingmonster.com and welcome to another video. In this video we'll talk about product liability insurance. Did you know that Amazon actually requires from anyone that have a seller account, a pro membership, to have a liability insurance? What are the consequences if you don't get one? All these questions are going to be answered in this video. Now before I'm moving into the video, let's play a game. Try to guess how many times I'm going to say Amazon FBA by the end of this video. Now, of course, you'll have to watch the entire video to know the answer. And like always, please smash the like button. It really helps me promote our channel, help and reach more people. And of course, subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed already, so you can get yourself notified and update by every new video that I upload related to Amazon FBA specifically and e-commerce. All right, so product liability insurance. So, at the first year of me selling on Amazon, I didn't really focus or even thought that I need to do product liability insurance. But with the time, the more I was involved in selling on Amazon FBA, I hear that I need to have product liability insurance. And in this video, I'll try to make it clear and share my experience to really help you make this topic a little more clear, why you need it, like how does it work, and everything that you need to know specifically for Amazon FBA business. But this actually applies to any e-commerce business that sell physical products. Okay, so first, like, what is product liability insurance and why do you need it? So product liability insurance isn't merely a product guarantee or warranty. It protects businesses from the fallout that occurs in the event that the product causes injury or other damage to third parties. So consumers can be harmed by how the product is manufactured, designed, marketed, or misused. So for example, if you market your product that it fits 1 year old and it actually, like, it's safe for only for 3 years old and up, then someone can technically sue you and take you to court. Now if you don't have product liability insurance, it will all fall on you or the LLC, and then you have to have file bankruptcy. But if you do have one, then you have this protection. So even if a product is used incorrectly, your business could still be liable for any damage that results. So getting hit with a product liability lawsuit is an expensive and stressful experience. Product liability insurance covers the legal fees that could otherwise lead to major hardship. Also, the insurance covers medical costs, compensatory, I'm sorry, I don't really know that word, and business damages. So this is serious. What are the primary things to consider for consumer to experience in order for them to file case against you? So like I said, so manufacturing defects. This is when maybe one of the bulk orders or the mass production is defective and it caused injury to consumers. It could easily happen. No one is perfect, and even if you do inspections, maybe you missed something. Okay, design defects. If the product designed wrongly, this is when the initial design of the product caused harm to consumers. And I can give an example. Back then, maybe a couple of years ago, they made those Samsung cell phones that the battery would heat up and cause, like, the phone to have fire. And it happened in airplanes and caused a lot of damages, and I'm sure that they got a lot of lawsuits there. So mislabel, incomplete, unclear instructions, or lack of warnings. And I can add here the fact that wrong marketing or false marketing. So these are usually the things that you need protection for when you are looking for product liability insurance. So do I need product liability insurance if I have an online business? So product liability insurance helps protect your business if something you sell online hurts someone or damage their property. For example, let's say a customer buys a battery from your website, but a defect causes it to overheat, like we had, like I just mentioned with the example of Samsung, and the customer burns themselves. They then sue your business for their injury and medical costs. Product liability insurance can help defend your business in court or cover a settlement or judgment. So do I need product liability insurance if I have an online business? Again, the private label. If you ship your product from outside of the US, as most of us do, then the court will not take the time to run after your supplier, but instead make you liable and consider you as the manufacturer. Manufacturers invest in this coverage for protection when customers sue over a product. It can help pay for lawsuits related to design defects, manufacturing defects, and similar issues. Retail's wholesale arbitrage. So I would say that everyone on Amazon, everyone that have Pro member, the policy of Amazon requires you to have a product liability insurance, and I think that soon they will start to force this. So you can be held liable for damages caused by items even if you weren't directly responsible for a product defect or other problem. Everyone on the supply chain can be held responsible, so it's better to become prepared. Product liability insurance also helps cover lawsuits over marketing defects such as improper labels or a lack of warnings. Won't Amazon be held liable for this instead? So people sometimes think that, okay, it's being sold on Amazon, so Amazon is liable for that. It's really controversial and it's currently running, by court, all these cases. And no, Amazon can track your store in case of a consumer will file a case against them. In fact, Amazon is now requiring sellers to present them a certificate of insurance if your store meets specific criteria, which would mean they will protect themselves for any product issues that you will have with the consumer. So this is information that it's not really black and white. It's unknown yet on how and when Amazon will actually require some sellers to show, like, policy, or that you actually have the product liability insurance. This is actually the insurance requirements from their policy. You can go to this page later, but as you can see here, the commercial liability insurance will protect you from incidents. They give you some guidelines of your commercial liability insurance policy, what kind of things you need to meet. So when you get quotes, when you go after checking product liability insurance firms, make sure that you comply and you meet those criteria. So you can read it more on this link again. So what you should look for in a product liability insurance plan. So again, like the previous page said, you have to meet the criteria, so make sure that you cover all of those. But in indemnity, just like all insurance, this covers all damage, medical expenses, or any losses of the consumer due to your product. Partnered lawyers, so this will save your money and time for looking for a different lawyer than the one handle your case. Also, insurance companies will most likely do everything they can do to not pay any damages, which means they win the case. So them looking for a lawyer will be beneficial, as this will not put a bad record to your company's name. Overall cost, of course, it's something that is important. The like home insurance, you always try to get the best cheap quote or cheap coverage, with the widest coverage that you can. Usually, there are not magic, but some companies or firms are like cheaper than the rest. The risk involved with selling on Amazon. So you can lose your profit, the loss of your seller account, loss of your personal assets, including your name or other businesses. When should I get an insurance policy? Should I get one right away if I'm just starting my Amazon business? So they say get one right away if you plan on selling toys or sharp items, knives, or anything that related to the human body. My take and my experience is that I started to do it after a year. With a new brand that is in the toys category, I relatively did it faster, like after like 4 months, 5 months starting selling, because it's more sensitive. So you need to have a common sense here. If you have items that are really dangerous, like creams or stuff or supplements, you want to do one right away. If you sell some generic items, I suggest that you start selling, you see volume, and when you have the volume, take care of this, because you have some other many or more, much more important things to handle in your business at the beginning, rather than focusing on this. That's my opinion. Tips for increasing personal user safety when using courier service like DHL, FedEx, USPS. You can go to this website and read some of the points that they mention here. It's a great article. And that would be all for the product liability insurance. I hope it was clear. If you want me to share some of the 2 or 3 companies that are the leaders for Amazon, specifically for Amazon FBA sellers, let me know down below in the comment section. And like always, if you have any question, you can post it in the comment section again, and I'm personally replying to every single comment. Thank you again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.